So yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's going on in our world this week. On top of the Whisper stretch, is the next release coming out. So I'll show that off today. I know I showed it off last week. Any new samples to show off today? I have a couple of things. Namely, the one thing I think a lot of people have been waiting for from shirts wise for us. This is the one that I get the most requests for, is the Indigo Tiger shirt. This finally hit our warehouse. So I'll show this off in a little bit more detail today. It's my favorite shirt of the entire spring summer 21 season. I have mine. I stole the sample. So it's gonna be a good one. If you're getting into our shirting, that's a good one to start with. A little bit pricey, but I'll go over the details so you understand what's going on with that one. Will you come out with more cat shirts? Yes, we will. There is a cat shirt planned for fall winter 21, with a cat. It's like an all over cat print with cats in yoga poses. So it's kind of fun. I'll show that next week when I have the samples kind of available to show again. Okay, can you okay, I'm gonna scroll down. When is the Brown Fox coming out? I think yes. I just got a production update on that. It's like end April, it arrives in my warehouse. So they'll be available probably mid-May, early to mid-May. So that's the update there on the Brown Fox. So the Firewall Selvage is coming out soon. I don't remember the exact release date, but let's go over some of the details. They're a little fur covered because I live with cats, and that is what happens. Just gonna roll them off a little bit. So if you guys haven't watched the Spring Summer 21 preview video, I would encourage you to do that. I do go over all of the fabrics, the entire collection, even the shirts in detail. But we can go over some of these jeans here today, as we often do. So we've got the Firewall Selvage right here. So take a look at it. It's your Indigo by Black Weft Selvage, all black hardware. What makes this denim really cool is that it's made with something called pre-carbon. So pre-carbon is the stuff that they use to make carbon fiber. So from what I've read up on the material, pre-carbon is superheated and then it turns into carbon fiber. And then carbon fiber is the lightweight, super durable material that they use to make, all kinds of stuff. Automotive stuff. You name it, carbon fiber is used to make it. If you need something lightweight and strong. So this isn't carbon fiber, but it's the material that's used to make carbon fiber. But what it is fire resistant. So they use this in firefighter uniforms here in Japan, and we just thought it was a cool material to use. That doesn't make these jeans fireproof. It makes the weft fireproof, but the warp is still 100% cotton. So don't try to test these out yourself. I'm a professional. I've burned this material myself, and it just doesn't. The weft doesn't burn. The warp burns. This jean will burn, but the weft won't burn, which is cool. Anyways, we thought it was a cool material. We love blends. We love, if we can take something and make it into a pair of jeans, we're going to do it. So that is the Firewall Selvage, Indigo by Black. It's got this great thick buffalo leather patch as well. Hopefully you can see that in the photos. This is coming pretty soon. Bugs Bunny collab, 80-year anniversary. That could be something. I mean, Looney Tunes. We have a relationship with Warner Brothers, so that could potentially be something. I don't know. I just don't know if that's what our audience is if that's what our audience is asking for so much. I know that the audience is asking for JoJo's. So I'm trying to make that happen. Trying. You know, even the comment section last week's video, people were like, yes, please make it happen. I want to make it happen. That's the one I want. How do you guys decide what fabric to use for what jean? Weight, color, texture, etc. It depends on the theme that we're going for. So oftentimes it's you know, if we're trying to make a work wear style denim, then, you know, we will kind of appeal to our knowledge base, which is ourselves, and you know, study and try to figure out what would be the most appropriate decisions for that particular jean. So I mean, it's just a bunch of brainstorming. Like for any given season, what we'll do is we'll make a whole long list of all the stuff that we think would be cool for that season, you know, fabric-wise. And then we'll whittle it down to usually around, you know, 8 or 9 different styles per season. Some styles that get cut, maybe they're just cut because it's not the right season for that. Like, if it, you know, we might move that to a different season. So that idea is on the back burner sort of thing in the archive. And then based off of, you know, what we've kind of decided for the season, we will pick weight, construction, that type of stuff for that jean. So like the other day, and this is kind of something we came to the conclusion with you guys. A lot of people were asking me for a newer version of the Hanami denim. You know, the pink weft was a big selling point. And for me, we've done the Hanami, or like rather, we've done versions of the Hanami twice. So we had the Hanami Salvage, we had the Sakura Stretch Salvage, I think Slub Stretch Salvage. So we want to do something new, and I was just trying to think of other like kind of Japanesey things, and it may not translate as super Japanesey for a lot of people, but strawberries are really big here, and so with you guys, we kind of came up with the idea of strawberry dyed denim. So like the next pink jean for spring summer 22 will be a strawberry dyed, natural strawberry dyed denim. So from there, we're like the other day, Risa and me, we're trying to figure out like the Salvage design, the ID design for that. So yeah, it's always just kind of what we feel would be the right way to represent that idea, and then we'll brainstorm and we'll come to the ultimate conclusion, and hopefully what we've decided to make works out, and you guys enjoy it as much as we enjoyed putting it together. So yeah, today we showed off the Firewall Salvage, the knives, and now I'm gonna show the full Batman collection because I've got every piece right here. I don't have the pocket flasher for that one somewhere. So we had the Harley Quinn. This was the first release. Was this the first or the second release? I don't remember. Bane was number 1. That's right. So Bane, the Bat Breaker Selvage, 16 ounce, heavyweight, solid black buffalo leather patch, Venom Selvage ID. Nightfall, I really like this button a lot, the Nightfall logo. So that was the first release. That came out way back in like October, I think. Might have been October. And you've got that Grain Bane mask embroidery. For me, this collection, it needed to have Bane. It needed to have Bane. Like, this comic book cover was so memorable for me. And like this era in comic books, this is when I got into them. This is when they were really fun for me. And just the idea of Batman, like, this was around the time like Superman's dead. So like Superman's dead, Batman has his back broken. Like, what's going on in the comic book world right now? There's a lot of changes happening. So like Bane needed to happen. So definitely. Anyways, and it did happen. So we started off with the Bane, solid black. Then the Harley Quinn, and I'm a fan of Harley Quinn. I like the way like that she's become more and more popular in the Batman universe, especially with the movies and stuff. But this is the one that I grew up with. The Batman animated series Harley Quinn. This is where she was created, in fact. So as a character, her first appearance was from the animated series. Then they included her in the rest of the Batman world. And I really like this pocket flasher. You've got Harley, kicking Joker in the face. You got Batman being like, what the heck's going on here? The Harley leather patch, I think, is very nice. You got the Mad Love here, embossed quite nicely. Great insignia here on the back. Black by red stretch selvage. Definitely the Harley Quinn colors, and a very popular colorway for us. Red Wefts are very nice. Again, what I really love about especially brightly colored Wefts is that you do get this nice pop. That color shines through on the front face of the fabric, and then when you cuff up the jeans, you get a lot of nice contrast here as well. So if you're I'm just thinking with retro Jordans, like black and red Jordans, these are going to look really, really cool. So can we see the ID? Yeah, absolutely. So we've got classic red with black Salvage ID, kind of in that classic pattern way though. So that is that's the Harley Quinn. Let's get a shot of all the Salvage IDs. And then we have the Bane. Really, really cool here. Big John in the house. And then the third release was the Dark Knight Salvage. Slubby black by gray. So people were asking about black with white weft earlier. This is black with gray weft. You can see here, three releases in this collection were black. When I talk about how many black options we have for denim at the moment, it's quite a lot. And we do it for good reason. There is quite an audience, and as you can see, there's a lot of variance going on here, even though they're all black jeans. So you've got again, sorry about the little dust and stuff. It's I got cats. What are you gonna do? You've got the solid black. You got the black by red, and then you have the slubby black. So all three are black jeans. All three are very different, and clearly, for different, different looks and different folks. So you've got a super slubby black denim here. You can see the texture here is pretty crazy. Again, comparing it and contrasting that to what we have, say with the Bane, with the heavyweight. So again, sorry for all the fur. A lot of fur in my house. And then you've got the great Salvage ID here. So we'll take a look at all those again. Bane, Harley Quinn, Dark Knight, and then the leather. Here's the embroidery. That's Batman's chest embroidery, and then you've got Batman here and Robin. Check out the button here as well. Beautiful bat signal here. Is there something with black jeans or stretch denim that attracts cat hair? I love my Banes, but they get hairy quick. The thing is that you'll see on every jean here, they're going to attract cat hair. Cat hair is just, or pet hair in general, is just something that, quickly attracts clothing. I would say that on jeans, it certainly brushes off easier than any other material. Like on a t-shirt or like a knit, fur sticks, but on your jeans, you brush your legs, it comes right off. All right. Next, we've got the Dynamic Duo Selvage. This is your classic indigo 12 12.5 ounce weight. This is stretch selvage. This is, in fact, not a stretch selvage denim. This was a typo of the pocket flasher. A few of these typo pocket flashers might have gone out. So if you have one of these, you've got a rare pocket flasher there. We try not to send out the typo ones. But that is a typo. But this one, in my opinion, that's the best leather patch of the collection. I love all the leather patches, don't get me wrong, but like, let's take a look at that. Like, you've got Bane here, Harley Quinn. I like this one too. I like them all, but you've got Batman, and then you've got the dynamic duo here. Just this vintage artwork looks so great on this veg tan leather patch. The comic book style print going on here also is really nice. So very, very big fan of this leather patch. Definitely my favorite of the whole collection. You've got the classic Batman, logo here on the back pocket. The denim is a great classic dark indigo with a gray weft again to match Batman's uniform from this series. So black by gray, indigo by gray, and then you have the bat action words on the Salvage ID. So if you've never watched the original series, then you don't really get the reference here. But I think if you're a Batman fan, then there's nothing to not get. This is, in every fight they get, when an attack would be thrown, these giant pop-up words or, pop art words would just come across the screen. So we have that all along the Salvage ID here. 12.5 ounce leather is about 5 millimeters thick. Great to see you here. Evan from Tannery South in the house. So let's take a look at the final release. This just came out today. The Joker Clown Prince of Crime Selvage, indigo by purple. And if you didn't watch the video, you definitely want to check it out. It's going to be a little more in depth than what I can show you here, and a little less cat covered. I'm on my floor, so I'm going to keep apologizing for all the cat fur on my jeans. But you can see that it's not just black jeans that attract cat fur. Every color of jeans attracts cat fur, but it comes off relatively easily. So let's take a look here. Let's compare the leather patch. You've got the Joker here from The Killing Joke. That's the Killing Joke cover. Really, really love. That's that's perhaps the most iconic, comic book series featuring the Joker. Really, really cool. I love that artwork, and we loved it so much we had to use it for the leather patch as well. For the pocket flasher. So then you've got the embroidery, the gesture embroidery here. The denim itself, you can see it's dark with bright. So you've got the dark indigo on the warp, and then you have the purple on the weft. And the Salvage ID here is just awesome. I think that's the best leather patch of the collection. That's just so badass. Yeah, everyone's going to have their own opinion. I think they're all great. Don't get me wrong. But that's why we make so many different options here. Getting the Joker, but wish the leather was green or purple. Yeah, that could have been maybe a purple leather might have been cool too. Anyways, nevertheless, you know what? I think the problem might have been, I think we did initially try to do this with a different color leather, and I think we were having difficulty because there's a lot of darkness in this leather patch, and I think that's exactly what it was. See, there's a lot of shading in this leather patch, and when it was on a darker leather, it just became very, very difficult to see. I think that we actually had some issues, if I'm not mistaken. So we had to use a lighter leather for that to really come through. So And then you've got the Joker logo here on the button. Really, really cool. We got some great macro shots on the Instagram of all the hardware details of this jean. So you should definitely check that out. These were all custom made. So for every jean in the Batman collection, they had their own custom button. That was pretty cool. That was fun to design. I actually remember showing you guys back in like the design process of this jean when we were getting like the 3D models of the buttons. So if you've been watching these live streams long enough, you will certainly be a part of a lot of the creation process, or at least you get to hear about it from me. So let's take a look at all the Salvage IDs together. I should do a photo and a family photo of everything. Maybe I'll do that this weekend. So you've got, let's start with Bane, with the green, Harley Quinn, red and black, Dark Knight, you got the Bat Signal chest embroidery here. You've got the Batman, Bat action words, and then you've got the Joker, insane laughter. That's a really fun Salvage ID. So, that's the family. Let's go over the leather patches. Got Bane, Harley Quinn, Batman and Robin on the Dark Knight. You've got the dynamic duo here. Classic Batman and Robin. And then the Joker. How about a Naked and Famous denim vest? Oh, you know what? This is not vest related, but I forgot to show off the two denim jackets that were also part of the Batman collection. I've got those here. And we've got the Dark Knight Salvage denim jacket with the chenille embroidery on the back, as well as the Joker denim with the chenille embroidery on the back. Both of these jackets are available without the patches on the back. So if you don't want those are available at Tate & Yoko. And yeah, if you want a vest, then you just cut the sleeves off. In fact, if you want us to do it, we will do it for you as well. You can just request that alteration and we will handle that for you. So these are the two denim jacket options. And you get the chest embroidery. You get the Salvage ID on the inside. You got the pockets here. Here, in this case, you get the green pocket bags as well, and then the leather patch will be on the back. So the same thing goes for, and the button is on the top. So the same details appear on the denim jacket as they do on the jeans, and just kind of obviously in different positions. And then the embroidery here on the chest. You've got that great button here, the leather patch, and then the Salvage ID running along the inside of the jacket. Not gonna lie, Joker vest with embroidery on the back would be bomb ass. Yeah, it'd be pretty fun. I'm not returning these samples. I'm keeping these. And they're gonna go with my Toxic Avenger jacket. Still, there's a little bit of progress on this one. So you can see it's fading here and there. The fading on this jacket is really cool. It's kind of marbly, and you can see the highlights are coming out nicely. You got Toxie here on the chest. A little bit of arms fades going on here. But yeah, coming along slowly but surely. It's coming along. The leather patch washed out a little bit. That's to be expected. But maybe next time I'm in Canada, I'll get a replacement patch and just change it. But Yeah, that one got washed out a little bit. Little toxic attack here. But, yeah, looking good. And then you've got the Trauma Ink 1990. I've been traumatized with Toxie here. Really, really nice embroidery as well. Very detailed, very clean. You can see little roping effect going on over here. So yeah, it's fading nicely. It's coming along. I definitely need to put more wear into this jacket, but it's coming along there. I mean, you know, I'm in the position where I can just kind of get these, but this jacket is on sale right now. By the way, if you go over to Tati and Yoko, you can get a good deal on this jacket. But I think I need to get the I also don't have the Ghostbuster jacket personally, but I think I want it now, and just to get all the patch jackets that we make. I do like embellished jackets. There's just something about them that I enjoy. I like you know, vintage Japanese souvenir jackets as well. So I just kind of want to add these to my personal collection. Would love to see a Rainbow Core re-release or round 2. Well, guess what? It's coming. The Rainbow Core is confirmed spring summer 22. So that is happening. That is definitely happening. Are you planning a re-release of the Hanami denim? Not exactly. We're doing something similar with a pinkish kind of weft, but it's going to be with a natural strawberry dyed weft, spring summer 22. That's coming. So, yeah, not only do you see, you know, fall winter 21, spring summer 22, like just thought process ideas. So everything, if you tune into these live streams, you get the inside scoop. You see everything first. And let's take a look at some Rick and Morty for you guys, because I've got the collection right here. And we can take a look at each piece just briefly. I'm going to be doing a release schedule on these soon. We're just finalizing all the production dates and stuff for this stuff. So once that's ready, I will have that information available for you. Strawberry jacket, we could use some more colored weft jackets. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. It's still too early to determine that. Okay, so it's Rick and Morty time. We're going to go through the whole collection for you. The only thing I don't have is the jacket, but that's okay, because at least I have the patch and the denim fabric to show you. So for those of you who have been following the Rick and Morty story, you've seen this evolve from, you know, just leather patches and fabric swatches to, you know, now I've got full-on samples. So we're, you know, again, if you're tuning in, you're getting the you know, the full story. So let's start off with our good friend Morty. So we've got the Morty denim, Morty Smith, 11-ounce, two-way stretch selvage, classic dark indigo. You know, we were basically going for Morty's jeans here. You've got you know, Morty embroidered on the back pocket. You've got this great leather patch, Rick pulling Morty into another fun adventure. So we figured Morty, two-way stretch denim, you know, lighter weight, you know, he's a kid, he's a little malleable, if you know what I mean, and we've got the Salvage ID here to match, you know, Morty's colorway as well. So you've got the blue and yellow, you know, just like Morty over here. So this is the more classic toned denim. So this is kind of the everybody jean, something that anybody can get into. So that's your Morty Smith denim here. And you got the dual branded logo, you know, Salvage ID on the coin pocket. And then all of the jeans have this, you know, all over print, Rick and Morty pocket bag. So you got the whole gang here as well. So that is the Morty Smith denim from the Rick and Morty collection. Great pocket flasher. Just a great classic denim all around. And then when we get into the next two, this is here where we get into like the real, you know, crazier, fun stuff. So if you want to be classic, we've got Morty for you. If you want to be Rick, you want to be, you know, out there, we've got two great options. We've got Rick and we've got Pickle Rick. So let's take a look at the Rick denim. First off, that leather patch, Rick here crashing the spaceship into the ground. Another fun adventure. You've got Rick insanely laughing here, and you've got that pocket flasher to go with it. The Wubba Lubba Dub Dub Salvage, 12.5 ounce Portal Weft Japanese Salvage denim. What do we mean by Portal Weft? Well, what we mean is this multicolored twisted yarn Weft. You have no idea how long it took us. This is a custom developed yarn. It took forever to get this done. Forever. You have no idea the struggle we went through to get this made, and we got it made. So this portal colored Weft is here to match the portal gun, the portal. I think we did, if you're going to make a Rick jean, I think this is the way to do it. And, you've got all the different shades of yellow and green in here. So it's a lot of different shades going on that Weft to get that portal color just right. We didn't want to just throw a green Weft or a yellow Weft. There's a bunch of different greens and yellows in here, the right blend to get that matching color. So that was a lot of work. And then, if you haven't noticed, the Salvage ID also uses that same yarn. It's a gradient yarn. And you can see it's a bunch, the color transitions throughout. So that is really, really cool. So that is the Rick Wubba Lubba Dub Dub Salvage. So that is coming very soon. It's going to be, I'm thinking around April, May. So just stay tuned for release information on that. Of course, we'll have better photos and videos and stuff coming soon. So that's the Rick denim. And then main event here, Pickle Rick. Pickle Rick. So you've got that sheepskin leather patch. Sorry, it's not sheepskin. This is ostrich skin leather patch. So notice that this one's has quite a lot of quills. And ostrich leather is known for its quills, but it's also quilled in some parts and not quilled in others. So depending, and you can see that this one is like perfectly lined up with his eyeball there, but that was not intentional. It just happened to be that way. That said, your leather patch will vary. Some will have a lot of these, some will have none of them, but you still have that really nice, pebbled leather here that reminds me of a pickle. So, Pickle Rick, got the pickle embroidery on the back, and this super textured slubby denim, just like a pickle, with a slight green cast tone to it as well. And then on the inside, you've got the, copper-colored hardware, same pocket bags, very, very slubby, as you can tell from the inside, very irregular weave. This is your hardcore option. This is also samphorized, so it's a slubby, samphorized denim. You don't have to worry about shrinkage here. So this is like the Okayama Spirit 5 in that sense, or the 4, and the 5. So you get a slubby denim without having to worry about that shrinkage rate. So you can put these on day one, wear them, enjoy them. So you can tell, when you compare them to like the Morty jeans here, they have a slightly green tone to the indigo. This is your classic dark indigo. That is a dark indigo with a green cast. So you can see it has a pickle theme going on there as well. And then you have the pickle color Salvage ID. So that is Pickle Rick for you. Will we get any true shrink to fit unsamphorized fabrics anymore? Maybe. And then, last but not least, we have the Pickle Rick Denim Jacket. So it will be available, just like all of our other denim jackets, with the chenille embroidery and without the chenille embroidery. But this is the embroidery itself. And you can see it's very, very clean and detailed and plushed. That is going to come on the back of the denim jacket. You can see it's quite large here. A nice, large patch that's going to go on the back. So, and you've got this really fun action pose. Pickle Rick fighting the rats. Well, rat in this case. So there you have it. That is the Rick and Morty collection available this season. That is the next collaboration. In fact, we haven't formally announced this yet. I mean, at the end of the Joker video, I teased it, but I've not made a proper Instagram post. I've not announced this, so only you guys, only the insiders here who, the real Naked Famous devotees are getting this insider information and knowing what's all about all the fun stuff that's coming out next. These collabs seem helpful in bringing in new Naked Famous denim fans. There's no question about it. We've certainly brought in more people to raw denim and Naked Famous this way. Appealing to people's tastes and likes. That's part of why we do this. The other part is because we just straight up enjoy doing it. These are properties and brands that we love and love working with, and it's just fun to create fabrics on stuff that you personally really enjoy. So it works on so many different levels. Been waiting months for the Pickle Rick jacket. Well, it's coming soon. The wait is almost over. Would you ever make pants using the tiger shirt pattern? Like full-on pants? That might be a bit much, but I don't know. Let's take a look at that shirt, because I showed it off earlier, but I think we should take a look at that shirt, because this is coming out very soon. It's going to be available in the Easy shirt and available in the Aloha shirt, and this is the new Indigo Tigers shirt. Check that out. So this is 100% linen with an indigo discharge print. So they basically bleach out the graphic to create this shirt, and you just get this really, really beautiful design. And it'll fade over time as well. Not so much like your jeans, but like with wash, it'll lighten up more and more over time. And that linen material is very, very soft. It's very light. I mean, this is what you're going to want to wear on a hot summer day. That's for sure. I've co-opted this shirt. This is mine, and I'll put up some styling photos and things like that in the coming days. But this is going to release very soon. So just watch out for our social media posts, and we will have an announcement, release announcement details on that. So just stay tuned. My favorite shirt, Spring Summer 21, hands down. And on our Aloha shirts, these are real coconut buttons. I think that's a nice detail as well. Will there be a heavyweight stretch denim? Yes. So I guess I could confirm this for you guys. So you guys saw the Elephant X already. And so the next version of what we do will be a plus model of the Elephant jeans. So there will be an Elephant release in the fall, and then we will follow it up with a stretch version of that jean in the spring. So right now we're working on the Elephant X Plus, or whatever we want to call it, Pro Plus, where you can kind of see where the theme is coming from there. Ultra, I don't know, whatever we call it. But there will be a stretch version of the Elephant denims that we do. So that way, for those people who want 100% cotton heavyweight toughness, we've got it. And then we've got it'll probably be like a 98.2, very, very small amount of stretch, but enough that it's, very comfortable right away and has that flexibility. I know especially for bigger guys, they might want that extra flexibility in their denim. So, heavyweight, you still get the toughness of heavyweight, and then you're going to have the benefits of stretch as an option as well. So there you go. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave it at that. It's been another excellent live stream hanging out with you guys. Thanks so much for taking the time to spend the time with me and Risa here. We will see you guys again next week, and we'll have the replay up soon. And if you want to contact me, just send me a DM. I don't answer everything, but I try to. So have a great weekend, guys, and we will see you all next week. Bye, everyone.